Guys, I wanted to ask you, what is the story with the costumes? How awkward and difficult were they, or did they just fit like a glove?
They fit like a glove.
It was both because they fit like a glove, and that was also the problem.
Oh,
Yeah, because if you fit like a glove in your costume and then you try to have lunch,
You gotta take your glove off to pee, dude. It's hard. It's hard. It's like a whole thing in the first movie where he's like, I don't even know how to pee in this thing. And that's how I felt in mine. Because they're wearing like jumpsuits underneath all the plastic and the Velcro.
you just become a bathroom camel.
Yeah.
no.
And I remember going up to Casey being like, Casey, I gotta pee right now.
Casey.
Yeah. So, but it was great. They're beautiful. Showed up on screen like so lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Stunning.
I mean, I was going to say, because I remember, I think it was like Christian Bale said it to Robert Pattinson that like first thing you got to do is make sure there's like a hole for you to pee out of, like, or something like there's
Yeah,
some
for sure.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
He's not wrong. No, we need that.
No, it's good advice. It's good advice. Was the process of kind of working with so much CGI? Was it unique for either of you? How did you find it? I mean, I know some people kind of like to think of it as kind of like black box theater. I mean, did you go that far with it, or?
A bit.
I've done black box theater, so I was okay with using my imagination.
Yeah.
But that being said, I really think that David Sandberg, the director, was somebody that you just wholeheartedly trusted anyway.
Yeah.
But when you were just against a blue screen 100%, because he was so thorough with what he wanted in terms of preparation, in terms of vision, you just did it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. It was new for me. I mean, that was my second film I'd ever done, and I'm sure you can imagine there wasn't a lot of CGI on West Side Story.
Yeah.
So it was really just trusting that, and then watching the film, you're like, that's what it looked like?
Yes, exactly.
Oh. So
They did it. The post-production was, they did a
Amazing.
fantastic job.
shout out to our artists.
All of
It's amazing.
them. Many.
Actually, on that, coming from something like West Side Story, obviously there's a lot of dance and all the rest of it. I mean, I'm wondering, did you find because I think it was like Keanu Reeves said that like he kind of thinks of fight sequences like dance sequences that like you put your foot there.
It's true.
Yeah,
That was my experience on this one, just with blocking and everything, because everything was so intricate. But then also when I did the Hunger Games, it was that way as well.
Specific.
Because I didn't get I moved right from Snow White to Hunger Games. I didn't get the months of training that everybody else got.
Oh,
so my
God.
first day was really learning choreography with my first camera operator, Dave
Lord.
Thompson, and being like, it's just a dance. Everything's fine. It's just we're dancing. And
God.
that's how it worked. And I feel like that's
You
kind of
must
how
have
it
been,
worked
like,
here
switch
too.
modes?
Yeah, immediately.
Jeez.
I mean, Lucy, when you were on Charlie's Angels, was that the kind of the vibe as well?
No, we rehearsed for 9 to 5. I mean, we were there rehearsing for, I don't even remember, 8 weeks or something crazy. Kung Fu, all of it. And it was not easy. The first day I was doing it, I was like, this is a piece of cake. Well, the next day when I woke up and I was not a piece of cake.
Yeah, you were
but a mush ball.
piece of Jell-O.
I was not able to function.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't even lift my leg.
Yeah.
I was really feeling myself the first day,
Of
though.
course.
And the second day I wasn't feeling myself.
Yeah.
I was feeling too much at that point. But it was a learning curve. And so every other movie I've had to train for, but not this one. Little did I know that I should have been lifting weights all along, because the costume was heavy. And
Oh, wow.
The staff was really heavy.
The staff of power is
it
a very
was
heavy
loaded
object.
with electronics to make it glow.
Right.
And then David's
Okay.
like, lift it up with one hand and point it. And I was like, "Ugh." And I was like, I can lift it up with 2 hands. Is that okay? He's like, no, it's not going to look as powerful. So they
Fine.
ended up giving me like a pool noodle.
Yeah, that's what we needed. That's what we needed all along. Maybe
I was so powerful with my pool noodle.
maybe the pool noodle was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, it was my good friend at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. You got intimate with it. I'm wondering, this final question for both of you, and please be as specific and detailed as you possibly can. If you were given a superpower, what would it be? What would you use it for?
God, I
feel like you said the same.
I've said the same thing so many times. So I'm
Change
trying
it
to
up.
change it up.
Change it up.
I would like speak someone's name and get to just hang out with them for a sec.
Immediately. Just a second? No,
Just
longer.
to for
Have a
yeah,
lunch.
but I just mean like I would just be like Samuel L. Jackson. Boom. Oh
Boom,
my God.
there
I
you
can
go.
ask you everything I want to know. So when you did the
master
Capital
class.
One commercials,
A master class.
yeah, when you asked what's in your wallet, like, did you mean it? Should I answer?
Well, when he said it, it seemed like he really meant it.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
He is Samuel Jackson.
Intention. Yeah. So I would do that.
That's good. That's fun. I always say the same thing, but it's true.
Yeah,
I would
you should
have
keep yours. Yours is important.
the
Mine
power
has
of
nothing important.
I would have the power of elements.
Okay.
Because we could restore nature.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
bring
that is important.
thing back to our world. But
necessary.
then people would actually have to adhere to being good about the climate and waste and themselves.
Yeah.
And
You only want to have to use it the once. You would want to hope that humanity learns from it.
Just get the bottle and use it.
Yeah.
Recycle. I don't know, whatever it is. Anyway, let's not go down that
I
road.
know.
That's a whole other thing. And I'm getting the out of time message because they're going crazy. Okay. Thank you so much.